In just a few hours, students will return to class at Utah Valley University for the first time since Charlie Kirk was assassinated. Thanks for joining us for 2 News at 10. I'm Jamie McGriff.
And I'm Mark Cabell. Tomorrow will also mark 1 week since the conservative activist was killed during that event at the university. Brian Will, live on campus in Orem with us right now on how students are feeling ahead of their return and the steps the university is taking as they head back to classes tomorrow. Brian.
Mark and Jamie, students, staff, and community members have come back here to the courtyard where the shooting happened to pay tribute to Charlie Kirk and also to regain a sense of normalcy as they prepare to return to class tomorrow.
I was on about the second or third row, standing on the corner of the edge.
Hallie Landinen returned to the site of the shooting for the first time on Tuesday since witnessing it last week. She still has the bruises on her leg from when she ran for her life.
I feel like right now, these are kind of sacred grounds.
Returning to UVU, how are you feeling initially, just kind of walking past this, being back on campus?
I think it's just the heaviness behind it. It's just hard knowing this is where I go to school.
From students to community members, many came to the heart of campus to see what it looks like now. Concrete bricks now cover the site where Charlie Kirk was shot and killed. What's it like being here on campus?
It's very cool. It's almost a reverent feel where everybody's just kind of quiet, just I think reflecting on themselves, reflecting on the country and Charlie Kirk and his life.
Many students telling me they spent the week going to vigils, connecting with family and friends, and supporting one another.
Also not ready because of just it's been a hard week. So I think it'll be hard coming back and just living with this again. But I think it'll be good to come back.
Now that I've been able to process everything, I feel ready to come back, and hopefully everything will stay safe, and hopefully we'll have more security on campus as well.
Tonight, people are still here paying their respects with memorial off to my side here, but you can tell it's quiet and sobering out here. Now, there are more officers out here as well. We've seen people from UVU, we've seen officers from Lehigh, and we've seen additional officers from other departments as well. Something the university says we'll see more of as classes resume tomorrow, and they're planning a vigil for Friday afternoon. Live at UVU, Brian Will, KUTV 2 News.
Brian, thank you. The suspect in Charlie Kirk's murder will be back in court in just a few weeks. Tyler Robinson made his first court appearance virtually today. He is now charged with aggravated murder, felony discharge of a firearm, 2 counts of capital obstruction of justice, 2 counts of tampering with a witness, and a violent offense committed in the presence of a child. His next court date is September 29th.
While explaining the witness tampering and obstruction charges, the judge said Robinson is accused of directing his roommate to delete incriminating messages and not to speak to the police. Before his hearing, the Utah County Attorney's Office released a string of text messages allegedly between Robinson and his roommate, who is reportedly transgender and was in a relationship with Robinson. When the roommate asked why he did it, investigators say Robinson wrote, "I had enough of his hatred. Some hate can't be negotiated out." The conversation goes on with Robinson saying he had to leave his gun in a bush and was worried about prints. And then he directs his roommate to delete the exchange and not to talk to the media and ask for an attorney if questioned by police.
Earlier tonight on ARC Salt Lake, our Brian Schnee spoke with former prosecutor and current defense attorney Andy Gonzalez, and here's what he said.
In this case, I'm impressed with the speed in which investigators collected evidence and the types of evidence, right? Notes, text messages, DNA. It's been done in a rapid pace, and they have a lot to support the charges here.
You can watch ARC Salt Lake at 7 p.m. on KJAZ and KMYU to see that full interview on the KUTV YouTube page.
New at 10, the Charlie Kirk shooting came at the heels of another significant act of violence. 2 Tremonton-Garland police officers shot and killed just a few weeks earlier.
The Department of Public Safety was heavily involved in the aftermath of that shooting, and as now they have to deal with the Charlie Kirk case. So how have they been doing as a department? David Ochoa asked the commissioner and joins us live. And David, it's been a busy month for them.
Yeah, absolutely. They haven't had much time to breathe because right after they got done with the funerals of those 2 officers, they had something like this happen again. 2 huge incidents in less than a month, something DPS Commissioner Beau Mason is experiencing for the first time.
I've been with the department just over 20 years, and I've never experienced anything quite like this.
The emotional and physical demand of burying 2 fellow law enforcement officers straight to dealing with the high-profile political assassination has taken a toll on some in the department.
I don't even know how to describe how difficult of a time in certain ways, but at the same time, it's what we prepare for, too.
The extra attention that's being put on the Charlie Kirk case doesn't help either.
But when this much emphasis is put on from national, international media, you know, our political figures, you know, all the way up to the federal, everybody is tuned into this.
Mason says no one wants to see the investigation done right more than DPS.
But it does put added strain to, you know, have this high-profile case fall within our state.
Mason tells me this hasn't been an easy month. And although the arrest and charges being filed against Tyler Robinson for allegedly shooting Kirk are big milestones, there's still more work to be done for investigators.
We're looking at all those things that maybe aren't easy to find, but may have been involved in his life, whether that been personal contacts or gaming profiles or digital footprint that's left out there.
Now, Mason says everyone involved, from crime scene investigator to computer analyst, have resources available to them if they need it. Those might come as mental health resources, peer support, or anything else they might need. Reporting live, David Ochoa, KUTV 2 News.